Alrighty then. Let me refresh this. Alright, let's get a microphone check here. So check, microphone check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Check here. So check, microphone check. Mary had a little lamb and she was white as snow. Alrighty then. Right. So yeah, let's do a little bit of farming. Not too sure how long I'm going to stay on. And I'm quite a bit later than I normally stream. Normally stream during the evening time in Ireland. The morning and evening, but it's very late. Very late tonight for me, I'm afraid. So, let's get rocking and rolling, my friends. How the heck is everybody today? Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are dealing with the situation that's currently sweeping the planet. Not too badly. So, my friends, if anybody missed it yesterday, I did a live stream yesterday, and I highlighted my new horse farm here, which is very, very nice. So I'll just do a little bit of a quick overview here of the little horse farm here. This, my friends, is not too shabby at all. But I will need to, unfortunately, it doesn't have any lights, or at least none that I could identify. So I am going to need, to place some lights around the exterior of the building. Good morning, farming company. How are you, sir? Yes, my friends. For those not in the UK or Ireland, it is almost 1:40 a.m. here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to need to convert that trailer there to put some crops. So let me just take this thing off here quickly. So, my friends, I'll be doing a little bit of a. There is a herbicide production mod. You may have seen Mr. DJ Goham and others mention it today in the mod review. I have been waiting for a new kind of global company production mod to, so I can produce herbicide. Oh dear, holy buckets! That's not good. Hey Kylie, how are you? How are things? So yeah, I'm going to take a look at that herbicide production thing and see can I figure it out. I think it might be a good idea to actually install that. So I'm going to convert this trailer. You son of a bitch. I don't own it. What the hell? Oh my days, I don't own the damn thing. That's not good. Holy buckets. How do I not own that damn thing? Son of a bitch. Anyways, John Deere AR, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you all for tuning in, appreciate it. As I said, I hope everyone is coping okay with the current situation. I know it is not easy for anyone at the moment. God willing, the various farm tubers, as I call them, will be able to provide a little bit of entertainment and distraction for everyone over the coming days, weeks, and well, I'm not going to say months. Hopefully, hopefully it won't turn into months, but we'll see what happens. One never knows. So I'm going to actually buy this. 12. Okay. So let me. So there doesn't seem to be any price increase in there. Let me get that one. Go down. Buy. Yes. Okay. Of course, I've crashed into something. It wouldn't be me if I didn't crash into something. Mr. Newall, how are you, sir? How are things? That was an interesting scenario last night with Farmer Min getting pulled over by the cops. The first time I seen that. That was pretty cool to watch, I must say. Oh, holy buckets! Oh no! Oh dear! Oh Lord, have mercy! Look at this! Oh, shnikey! Holy buckets! Newell, can you give me a push here? Oh Lord, have mercy! Look at this! It's like a snail or trying to get back on its back. Holy buckets! Oh dear! No, that's not going to have the juice to push that over. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Oh, there we are. Ah, that's good. So I just quickly popped on the old dodgy websites, and I saw something interesting. No, I know it's reskinned, but you know that's fine. But I saw you know the Manitou, you know the Manitou forklift that's in game. Well, I found a reskinned version that's a Toyota. So it's a Toyota branded forklift, and I thought that was interesting. I think I'll take a look at that one. Isn't you want FS19 for your birthday? I would have assumed you had it already, Kylie. Are you playing on PS4 or PC or what? So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the holy buckets, let me show you this. Let's just quickly take a look at this. Actually, I think it's interesting. Now, where would it be under miscellaneous? I suppose. No. Uh, where would it be under? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Here, look at this. Okay. FS17 is boring. Oh my. FS17 is an amazing game. So right, so let's just take a look at this. Okay, so here you have the base game. You know, Manitou forklift, right? Okay. So, from my understanding, just based on what I saw, I mean, it's the same price. It's the same price. It's the same horsepower. It's the same everything. All the specs are identical. Okay. So 36 horsepower, 71 liters, 15 mph. It's absolutely identical, but there does seem to be, you know, it's been repainted as you can see. Okay. But one of the things different about this is it has a license plate on the back. You see that? What is the slot count of? Well, this is on PC, so you know we don't have to deal with slot counts, thankfully. Ah, so you have to so you're quarantined and stuff like that, right? I mean, I do know that there are you can gift people game codes via the Xbox service now. So someone with an Xbox, could gift you the game. So yeah, so they've added a license plate to the back here. So what I'm going to do, just to make it easy for everybody, let me just rent these two, and let's just take a look at them, because it's not going to cost anything. So let me move this out of the way. I mean, there's not going to be anything majorly different between these things. As I say, it's just a reskin for the most part. So on the back here we have, well, it's pretty much identical. So yeah, they've added the license plate. So which would be, here. So they've added the license plate there. I don't see any other major differences. The paint job, let's take a look at the paint jobbing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm giving it the old Mr. CDP test there. I see nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at the, let's take a look at that there. Once again, that's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty high quality. Let's see if there's any difference here. There really shouldn't be any differences. It should be, like a straight up paint job, but you never know. They may have done something. I'm not seeing anything offhand that is radically different. Let's take a look inside, see if there's anything. No, I think this is pretty much identical. So let's take a look in here and see if there's anything. I really don't expect anything, different. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The sounds are identical as well. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, this is actually nice. It's something different. It's a reskin. Rebranded and repainted. It's a reskin. But it's high quality. There's nothing wrong with it. If you wanted something a little bit different, go for it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this whatsoever. So, as I said, I just thought it was a little bit, something different to look at, something interesting. And I'm actually going to keep this one. I'm going to put this in my mod folder and hold on to it. Because, I like it. It's nice. I also downloaded, you may have seen this being mentioned today by people. Mr. Card Farms. I'm keeping it. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Carl Farms. He has his version 4 of the Magnum US. So I've got that here. He's done an absolute butt ton of work on this thing. The changelog was huge. I mean, I can already tell. I'll even show you what the. I don't know if it's a different year. Let's take a look at the Magnum USA. Where is that? Isn't that it? Let me just lease that. Okay. Alrighty. I mean, I can already see that there is a massive, massive difference between that and the base game and this. First of all, you can see inside the engine. So the engine cover is translucent. all the interior engine components are all fully modeled. You can even see an AdBlue or a def tank in there. You see that? There's a tank inside there. So there's a huge amount of options with this thing. You have multiple options. You can change all the various colors to whatever the hell you want. I can see this is really high quality, even just looking from the the store. So I guess rim color, you get 3 options. All right. Main color. So let's see that. Ooh, white. Hello. Okay, that's interesting. Main color. Let's and then design color. Oh, the seat inside. I see it. I see it. So how about that? Just to do something a little bit different, so we can take a look at it. We'll go with that kind of a grey color. Look at the lights. Look at the reflection on the lights there at the back. Isn't that fantastic? He's definitely changed out those lights in the back. I can see that already. Man, this is high quality stuff. So you get wheel options. You get Trelleborg, Michelin, Lizard. Ooh, I don't think I've seen those kind of Lizard wheels before. Trelleborg, Michelin, and Lizard. Right, so we'll go for the first one and see what the options are. So you get standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus weights, twin wheels, rear twin wheels. Okay. You got 30-inch row crops. Okay, 30-inch row crops. What the hell is that thing on the side there? Look at it. It's a toolbox. Oh, you see that? There's a toolbox on the front there. 13 row crops, 36-inch row crop, 30-inch row crop with weight. That's interesting. 36-inch row crop weight. 30-inch row crop back jewels. 36-inch back jewels. 30-inch row crop jewels. Holy shnikey, look at this. Holy buckets. Look at this. Bloody triple wheel. Look at this. Lord have mercy, look at that. Triples and a double on the front. Look at that thing. That's a beast. Oh, okay. Holy buckets. Look at all the wheel options this guy has. Oh my dear, look at that. Twin wheels with a row track. Quad track wide. And then back to, wow, there's a huge amount of options with this thing. Look at this. Holy Toledo. So it doesn't have 3D tracks though, unfortunately. I can see that even from the shop, it's not 3D tracks. But you know what? I'm going to go for these, just to look at it. Let's go for the old trips. Hold on a second. Let me check out the other ones before we do that. So Michelin, we get standard, wheel weights, wide tires, wides plus weights, rear twins. Holy Toledo! Look at those beasties. Look at that. Look at the size of those things. Oh wow, that's the shit right there. Look at that. And you get one with weights. Nice. .30-inch, 36-inch. Jesus, he's got a huge amount of options in this thing. Absolutely enormous. Wow. Holy buckets. So let's look at the lizards. Let's see what's there. Jesus, he's got massive amount of options in this thing. Absolutely enormous. Well, I think I'm gonna go with these where is it? I'm gonna go with these bad boys right here. Let's go with the way. Look at that thing. Holy crap. So beacon lights, get twin beacons. So there's a different style of beacons. You see that? So these are kind of the conventional ones. You know, the domed. And then you have those kind of ones. Style 1 and Style 2. So I'm going to go with that one. Just for something a bit different. You have fenders, you have standard. So you can take off the fenders. You have a front attacher. Attacher's quick hitch. I don't know, where is that going on? Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, that's going on the band back there. Quick hitch. Let's get that the window. Ooh, so you have three options here: light, regular, light tint, and heavy tint. See that? I think the heavy tint might be a little bit too much there. Hey, Chris, how are you, sir? John Brock, how are things? Oh, that is a nice tractor. Let's go up the dark one just to see, you know, what it looks like with the heavy tint. So you've got the engine set up. You've got 320 horsepower, 350, 380, 410, 435. So 435 is the maximum. 31 mph. So for the purposes of this, since I'll be renting it, I'm just going to go up the bottom of the range. So we have a front attacher as well. Oh, I see. So you have a front attachment. You have a weight trap tank thingy, whatever the hell they call it. So you have 600 kilograms, 1,200, 1,800. Ooh. We have side tank. Where is the side tank? Where is that side tank? So something is happening there, and I can't. Side tank. Side tank. Front side tanks. Front attach and side tanks. Weight and side tanks. Front. What the hell is it? Front loader? Oh, I am confused as hell. Look at this thing. So we have side tank, front and side tanks. Okay. Front attach and side tanks. Weight and side tanks. So I'm just going to go with that one so I can just show it off to you. So that's the front and side tanks, okay? So we have flasher lights, we have standard, we have extra lights. So it's putting the lights up here, see that? Extra lights only, and none. None. Flashers and lights, standard. Standard. Extra lights only. none, standard, extra lights only. So let's go with that one. Okay. Now there should be more to this thing. There should be other things in this pack. Let me see, can I find it? There should be something else with this. There should be front tanks or something like that with this. Where is that? There should be a front attacher with it as well. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. That's it there. See that? So that's the front attacher that comes with it. And we're going to go with that one. Okay. Now, where is the bloody weights? So there should be something else here. There should be something. Where is? What am I going? Let's go case. Where am I looking? Case. C. Where's C? There we go. So what is the extra stuff? Yeah, here they are. Here we go. So these are the tanks that you get with it. Okay. So that's the Magnum front tank. Okay. You get the this is the side tank. All right. And then Magnum side tanks, and you get this one as well. Look at this one. So this is a complete pack. I think I might be able to handle it. I think I might be able to handle it, Chris. So my friends, look at this. So here we have the base game version. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's look at the front nose here. You see that front nose? You see the way it's like, you know, FS17 standards. Look at that. All right. And then look at this. Look at the interior of this. There's a fan inside. You see the fan? And the fan will actually spin. I can show you it. You see the fan spinning in there? There you go. You see that? Isn't that cool? So there is a massive difference between this and this. Just a huge difference. Look at the detailing on this thing. I've got to give credit to Carl Farms for the amount of work that this guy has done. This is absolutely superb level of detail that he's implemented here. So let's move them out of the way here. So let's take a look at what he's done here. So there is a lot of differences. Look at all the stuff that's inside there. Look at all the modeling inside the engine. The entire thing is modeled under the bonnet. I wish there was an option that we could actually lift up the bonnet. Open cover, close cover. Hold on a second. Can I speak? Open cover, close cover. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Close cover. What's going on in there? Oh, oh, hello. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. Oh, that is sweet. Look at that. So if I open or close the cover, it'll move the armrest goes up and the seat goes up. You see that? Isn't that cool? See if there's anything else. Oh, here we go. So we can open the door here. See that? Alrighty. What else can we do? Oh, we can open the back window. Now, if you look closely at the animation on this thing, I'll see can I get in as close as I can. Watch the latch on the window. Look at that. See the way it opens up, and then you close it. The latch will actually close. Isn't that cool? Is there anything else? That's all right. Let's check out the engine. Check out the engine sounds. Ooh, that's a bit beefier, isn't it? Look at that. That is a weak sauce engine sound right there. Listen to that. Weak sauce. This thing is a beast. Holy buckets. So 32 mph, does have def. So this is the the Americanized version. Okay, let's check out the basic functions. Ooh, there you go. That's nice. Look at that. So you can put those markers up like that. Okay. So I mean everything. I'm sure. I mean with Carl Farms, everything is going to work. I'm sure it will. But we'll just try it on anyway. So there's the left and there's the right, as one would expect. So you got 1, 2, 3. So you do have extra work lights there on the front. Let's see the lights here. See these if they have been updated or anything. They look fairly similar. So let's take a look at the. I mean, this is going to be an absolute beast. A tractor like this, what is this? 435 horsepower with a front loader attacher. It's possible that when I changed one of the options that I think what happened there is I changed one of the options. So the front loader attacher was removed. So my guess is once I selected the the tank option, this was taken out of it, automatically. So let's see what this does here. Okay, so you see that, and then the hose connects as well. You see that? So where does the hose go? So the hose goes there. I wonder, does it go underneath or something? Okay. So now, so you can have that. And then, if you wanted to, you could you can go like that if you wanted to. Look at this. Holy buckets. I wonder, could you put all three on it? Let's see, can I put all three? Let's see what happens here if I do this. No, it won't give me the option to do that, unfortunately. Let's see what happens with this here. Okay, now this, I'm assuming, will attach on. Maybe I have to put this on first. Hold on a second. Let's see, can I get this? How do I put this on? Oh, there we go. Ah. So you have to drive over it. Because it goes underneath, I suppose. Do you see that? Holy shite. Look at this thing. This is insane. Oh, shite. So there's the... Oh my days. This is the full Monty. Look at this thing. That is just insane. Holy buckets. What can you put onto this thing, I want? Let's see how much it'll take. So that's 1514 in the front one. Okay, that's 1314, so let's see what the total will be. So that's 4,000 liters. Let's get one more. Let's get one more here. Let's see what the actual total is. So that's 4,722 liters. Okay. So let me detach that one. So that's with 4 tanks. I'm gonna need one more. Holy shit. So that's 5,000 liters of liquid fertilizer that you can put into this thing. PKE meter. Hey Charles, how are you? Now, what we need to find out now is what will work with it. I mean, I don't know which, what's going to go with. Oh, so it's in crop protection. All right, okay, it's in crop protection. So what's going to go with it? Let's try this one. And I guess we're going to try this one as well. And we need to see which will work with which. And let's see if the hoses hook up to it. So, I mean, do the tanks work with the other thing or what? How does it work? Oh, it does. Look, see that? Let's get one more. So with that one, it's 7,408. Will the other connect? Oh, it's pouring down rain, Charles. Oh dear. Will the explain that again, Chris? Will the other connect to the back hitch? Which one, Charles? Or sorry, Chris. This one over here? I don't think the front tanks will fit on the back, or the tanks in general. I think they're designed to be, only on the front. That's a good question. Yeah, let's see that actually. I don't think it will, but we'll try it. No, no, no. I mean, and it doesn't. It's collisions. There's very little collisions on this thing, so it's not fully. How can I describe it? Let's see what this fit on. Well, it will, but let's see what happens with it. So we have to get one more again. So let's see what the final tally with this is. So that's 6,508 liters. Okay. Right, let's leave that there. What else can we try? See, what I'm trying to figure out is, will the where is it getting? How are the tanks on the front being fed to the machine at the back? Because I'm not seeing any, connection hoses or anything. So you see the hoses here, they're so you have hoses here, but how's it been fed to this back machine? Or is it a case of when this empties? I don't know, honestly. How is this going to work? Right, I'm gonna try and see what happens. I mean, I don't think there's no sprayer that came with this, so I don't understand if there is a sprayer that is, exclusive to this tractor pack. Because it does seem like it. Anyways, what I'm saying is, this is awesome, this mod. Really, really high quality. Carl Farms has done a huge amount to the case Magnum. He's added a lot of genuine upgrades and features to this particular model. Carl Farms has been knocking out some really high quality mods recently. He's been doing some really, really stellar work, actually. So we could go to field 56, and we can put down. See, I can put down a layer of fertilizer on this field here, so that's what we'll do. I'm going to see then, what happens when the tank at the back runs out. What's going to happen? Are the tanks on the front going to continue to feed it? That's what I don't know. Because I don't see, you can see the hoses from the tanks, but there doesn't seem to be anything. These tanks don't seem to be feeding this machine at the back. There's no hoses connecting to them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what happens. Will it take the full 6,000 liters? Will it use all 6,000 litres? And if it does, then I have my answer. So we're just going to save the game there. Let's unfold this thing here. Holy buckets, Mr. J's 2 cents is live. And he's building a computer live. Okay. Does anyone want to see how to build a computer live? Well, Mr. J's 2 cents is currently live streaming. So let's see what happens here, my friends. Let's see what happens. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to just let this guy do his thing. Okay. It's probably going to take more than, well, I'm not sure if it's going to take more than 6,000 litres. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, I've other fields here to spray anyways, so we'll just do that. Right. I suppose, what do I have rented here? Garage leased. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Let me go up here. I've been harvesting some hemp, as you can see. Let's empty this first. So this is hemp. It takes much longer to grow this crop in-game than any other crop. It takes about 5 or 6 in-game days for it to, to grow. But the amount of money you make off of it is, well, huge. The yield off the crop is astronomical. It is one of the highest yielding crops, certainly from a multi-fruit crop. It's one of the highest yielding. It is probably maybe 3 times the yield of wheat. Well, there is an issue with doing this stuff, in that if you're harvesting it and you're using a large header, your hopper fills up so quickly that you have no opportunity to do any other work, save for just constantly emptying the auger out and emptying the bloody trailer. So you have to constantly babysit it. You can't do any other work while you're doing hemp. It's just a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah, Mr. Min loves his hemp. Him and Sophie have a little bit of a hemp company going on at the moment, I hear. I wouldn't be surprised with the way things are going. I think a lot of people will be hitting the bloody hemp. Holy buckets. So we'll just tidy up this stuff here. So I'm gonna have to do this manually for the most part, I think. There isn't a huge amount of this crop left, but it's a pretty small field, so I think I'll just do most of it manually here. So we could definitely, fast farming would be very beneficial right about now. Ah, yes, hemp, as I call it, the devil's weed. Just look at the tank here. Watch the tank. You know, this is 13.7 meter, but look at the tank. It's just zooming up. Look at that. It's unbelievable. Holy buckets, look at that. So, how is everybody coping with the latest restrictions that are going down? I know in the US, the situation is going from bad to worse, pretty much on an hourly basis. Uh, I think Ireland, I think Chris would probably agree, Ireland, probably within the next week, I would say, is going to be in full lockdown mode. As in, we're being, ordered to stay inside. That hasn't happened yet. We've been asked to stay inside, but we haven't been ordered. But we're getting pretty bloody close to it now. Oh, is Chris? Are you on the hemp, my friend? Yeah. Listen, when you're smoking that stuff, you really shouldn't be, out and about or, up the fields chasing sheep. Bad things can happen. When you mix hemp and sheep. So maybe stay indoors while doing it. So I could see how quickly that thing filled up there. Do I have anything else in terms of mods? Don't know if I have or not. Nope. I've showed off the Class 500 a few times now. The Class Lexion 500 series. If you are on PC, I highly recommend that mod because it's like the best quality class harvester. Outside of the official Giants Platinum Edition, the class DLC, it's the highest quality mod that I've seen in terms of combines from third-party modders. The quality of it is really, really superb. Well, hopefully not, Chris. I mean, we don't have martial law in like they do in other countries because we're a neutral country. So unless they enact certain specific powers, pass specific laws, as it says, we are a neutral country, so we don't have martial law per se. I don't believe martial law is in the Constitution. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if not, then we may see a situation where they may enact it. So yeah. So we'll try and get this field done as quickly as possible. I do have an 18-meter header, but I'm not going to bother messing with that thing. So let's take a look at the current price of hemp at the moment. Let's see what it is actually. Hemp. Where is hemp? Do 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 do. Mr. DJ Goham will be happy about this. So you see that we have creamy Reese's. I assume they're Reese's cups. We have Kit Kats. You see that? We've got all sorts of lovely, yummy Hershey's and Kisses and pizza crust and all sorts of wonderful things. So hemp. This is hemp here. So the highest price at the moment is Sammy's Scrap Metal, which is $3,054 per 1,000 liters. So there you go. Not a bad price, I must say. Not a bad price at all. Excuse me. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, are they going to shoot people if they go out onto the streets, or someone wants to go to their local Tesco, and are the army going to shoot someone like for being outside? Who knows? We just get arrested. I heard on the news that Harvey Weinstein or Weinstein. He's got coronavirus as well. He picked that up in prison. Tom Hanks and his wife are recovering in Australia. They're on the mend. And then in Ireland, most people wouldn't know who she is, but there's a Irish broadcaster called Claire Byrne who confirmed that she has the coronavirus as well. So, everybody's getting the damn thing. Well, I'm looking at about, today will be like day 14 for me in, pretty much a quarantine situation. I'm not, people have it a lot worse. I'm not going to complain or anything. I have everything. I have all my, my supplies and the whole lot. Everything's fine. But you are stuck inside. And it does. You can only watch so many bloody Netflix movies or YouTube or whatever. So eventually, I suppose, if this goes on for months, people are going to go a little bit stir crazy. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Chris. These bloody birds. Get the hell out of here. Get. Bloody things eat my crops. So I have a couple of more things that I want to put down. I want to put down a seed maker, so that comes with Global Company. Do I have the mod installed though? I'm not sure if I do. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have it installed. And I've got the herbicide production thingy. I do have that installed. I could put that down and take a look at it and see how it works. So I've kind of been getting into the whole Global Company stuff a little bit more as I'm beginning to learn it and understand it a little better. They are genuinely useful mods. Production facilities, factories, whatever you want to call them. I suppose some people might interpret it as cheating, but I mean, it's not really. You know, you still require work. You still have to, you know, for example, if you wanted to manufacture, you know, let's just say fertilizer or liquid fertilizer, you still have to put in fuel, you have to put in water, you have to put in slurry, you have to put in digestate or manure. So, you know, there are products that you still have to input to get a certain output. And you still have to, you know, whether you buy those products or, you know, you make them yourself, you know, it's still, you know, I don't consider it cheating, you know. It's not being, you know, created out of, you know, thin air. You know, you have to put something in to get something out. So one of the things I found with hemp is because the price is so high and the yield is so high, it's very easy to make like a huge amount of money, like many millions. And I consider that to be a bit cheaty. So I no alerts for, you know, his usual standard upload videos, you know, farm sim news or whatever mod news. Uh, got no news about those today either. I had to search for those manually. Bloody YouTube. Yeah, I mean, even the you know, the buildings, whatever. You know, you have to buy the buildings. I mean, I've got a corn dryer in one up there. I don't know if you can see it. There's, you know, it's up there. I've got a corn dryer, but it costs 325,000 to place it. And what it does is, you know, it literally dries corn, and you get a higher price for dried corn than standard corn. It's about $600 or $700 extra per 1,000 liters. But you know, you know, you have to wait. You know, it only produces so much per hour, and you have to add fuel to it as well. So you know, the fuel costs money to run the, you know, the factory, whatever, the facility costs money. So yeah, I don't consider stuff like that cheating. So you can see this. This is my probably my fifth load of hemp. So you know, that's like what if I 350,000 liters. As I said, that's a small field, you know. So the yield of this stuff is just astronomical. I've seen that, and I also saw that Governor Kumo, or whatever his name is, as expected, the bloody, you know, the companies that make medical products, like face masks. He was saying that, you know, like, would say like 2 weeks ago, you know, they would buy face masks from these companies for, you know, 85 cents a piece. Now they're being charged $7 a piece. So there is, you know, there's price gouging going on, there's profiteering going on, and you know, it's just not on. You know, it really isn't. You know, the government needs to step in and stop all that crap. And you know, these CEOs, you know, these guys in charge and the boardroom guys, they need to be brought to task. You know, the freaking FBI or the military should go in and arrest all these sons of bitches and, you know, fucking put them in prison. You know, we can't have a situation like this where there's just blatant profiteering. You have men and women, you know, nurses and doctors putting their lives on the line, and they don't even have the basic things like a face mask or a gown or glasses, you know, to protect themselves. And you have these scumbag companies making massive profits. You know, if it was me, I'd haul their asses. I'd roll up in bloody Humvees or tanks, and I'd haul them out of the bloody boardrooms and stick them all in prison. Uh, but there could be an argument made for, you know, Trump enacting the Emergency War Powers or War Production Act, whatever he calls it, that they had during World War II. So, you know, you force companies to play ball, as it were. That's really the only way that they're going to comply. Otherwise, they'll just get bloody lawyers involved. You know, if you tell them, you know, if you don't have the emergency powers or the legislation, the law behind you, they'll just, you know, they'll hire, armies of bloody lawyers to try and, stop you and delay you. But if you have emergency like war powers, whereby you can pretty much take over a company and force it to manufacture whatever they, you want them to manufacture. Yeah, but this isn't a drug, Chris. These are basic, cheap. Most of these stuff is produced in China in for pennies. You know, as I said, a face mask, that once cost 85 cents is now €7 a pop. I mean, you can't have that's unsustainable. You can't have a situation like that. Because what's going to happen is, the doctors and nurses, they're going to have to make very tough choices. You know, if they don't have the financial resources or the equipment to, save lives, they're going to have to make a choice. They're going to have to decide who lives and who dies. You know, China is, well. I mean, they've reported no new cases in Wuhan for the last 3 days. You know, where it all started, but they have reported cases from of people coming into China. So not actually, it wasn't, visitors or traveling on the airlines. I think they had like 40 cases from outside of China coming in. So that's going to be a big problem as well, you know. How is that guy doing? Okay, he's still working away, so he still has juice in his tank. So my friends, we're almost finished here now, and we'll do something else. We might get this in one pass, we'll see. Will I get it? Hopefully we will. Oh, it's looking good. Let's see if there's anything else there. Is there anything else in that field? Where is that? So that needs to be lined. So yeah, that's done, finally. Thank the gods. Are you not on leave at the moment, Chris? Or has the I don't know how your hospital is you know, dealing with the you know, what the work schedules and stuff is. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, so let's oh shite. Let's get a bit of fuel here. Okay. Chris, when are you hoping to turn to the dark side? Or are you going to stay with the are you going to stay on console and stuff? There we go. So that's that done. Thank the gods. Right, let's do something else. Might need to cut some more grass as well. Okay, rightio. There we go. Oats. Now I probably don't need that much, but we'll just bring it down. Good opportunity to show you guys the new horse farm. If you were watching yesterday, you'll have seen it, but I'm going to show it off again. Turning to the dark side in 5 weeks. Not too shabby. Oh shite. Oh crap on a crap stick. I can't get in there, can I? Oh lordy, that's gonna be tight. Oh Jesus, horse. Move out of the way. Move. Get out of the way. Come on. Move. Bloody idiot. What the hell are you doing? Get out of the damn way. Stupid horse. Come on, get out of the way. I swear, you try to feed these animals in there all over the place. So yeah, this is the new horse farm that I found on one of the old dodgy websites. I like it. I really like it. I think it's really, really nice. It's got static stuff, you know, static horses. You've got horses in here, but it's got this, you know, old kind of traditional wooden, you know, wooden stable, that type of thing. It's got a lot of detail on it. You've got this big area here. You've got a lot of objects floating around. You've got saddles, you know. So this holds that holds 10 horses. So oh, they took quite a lot actually. Oh, shite. Hey, Tiny, how are you, sir? How are things? Ah, Jesus, come on, horse, get out of the way. Bloody hell. There you go. So yeah, that is the new horse farm. I deleted the riding facility. I think it was, I don't know, 260,000 or something for it, something like that. Right, so next we'll get some hay. And then we'll get some straw. And then the horses should be hunky-dory. And then we're going to take a look at that herbicide production facility. And we're going to see, you know, can we put it down? See what it's like. So you can see there, you know, you've got you've got that horse truck, whatever the hell they call that thing. So yeah, it's nice. So you know, as I said, the gate entrance there is big enough to come on, bloody horses. The gate entrance is big enough to accommodate. Oh shite. There we go. I'm not too bad, no, Zeke. And yourself, sir? How are you, Tiny? I hope you're doing well. God willing, sir, you'll find a nice Casa del Tiny soon. God willing, you know, your luck changes for the better, my friend. I don't know if anybody, like last night I was talking about GameStop and the scumbag things that they were doing in the US. No, they're not. It seems to be the US really that has the problem with GameStop. But anyways, the latest update from GameStop is that they have finally capitulated and caved, and they're closing all of their stores in the US, across the US, not just in California. They got a hell of a lot of flack from employees, you know, from the internet in general. So yeah, they finally gave in, and they're going to close all of their stores. Yeah, everyone is lockdown status at the moment. Zeke. So I'm actually I'm on day 14 here myself. As I said previously, whether y'all are aware of it or not, but I am immunocompromised myself. So even in normal, non-COVID-19 circumstances, I have to be careful. So this is this kind of situation isn't is it news to me per se. It's more it's more severe, but it's not the first. How am I going to describe it? It's not an unusual situation for me to be to be careful about catching bugs or viruses or whatever. Okay. Right, so I don't know what I'm going to do next. Right, so I've got lavender here. You see this? So this is lavender. Okay. Now, obviously this is a multi-crop. It's on PC only. So in game, what you do with lavender is, well, it basically behaves and acts like cotton. So I've got 4 cotton harvesters here rented. Okay. And what happens is this is a modified harvester. So it's been modified to to poop out lavender and tobacco bales along with cotton. Right. So once it poops out the back, it'll be purple. Okay. And then tobacco would be brown. So you've got a lavender bale, cotton bale, tobacco bale, that type of thing. So yeah, I'm waiting for this to. Oh, it's ready. Oh, hello. Oh, it's ready. I didn't realize it was ready. Holy buckets. Oh lordy, it's ready. Yeah, let's get the show on the road. Okay. I didn't realize it was ready. So that's 2. Okay. That's 3. So what's the 4th one? Milk. There's the 4th one, okay. So, yeah, there you go. So I've got 4 lavender harvesters there working away. Hemp bales. I don't know how to do it. Hemp bales. How does that work? I mean, they basically behave like cotton bales. They poop out the back and you sell them at the spinnery, as you would normally. I haven't seen hemp bales though. Yeah. So one of the other things, I don't know if you guys know Stevie's mods. This is his mod. It comes with the base game. It's baked into the game. So you see that by Stevie Module Express. So what he's done here, he's increased the working speed. The harvesting speed from 6 mph to 11, and you can also have the option to increase the bale size capacity from 20,000 to 40,000. So which is cool, especially with big fields like this. It just means you have less bales to pick up. When they poop out the back. So yeah, we'll let those guys work their magic there. So what's this jerk doing here? What's he doing? Okay. That's fine. We'll let him do his thing there. I should probably return this because it's going to cost me a fortune. Holy buckets. Okay, so he's doing that there. Let me, I think I'm going to have to put a headland on this here. Otherwise, the workers are going to get very confused. They're not very smart workers, so you kind of have to babysit them a little bit, you know? I'm sure you understand that. Oh, I see. Oh, so you can actually, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you can do hemp. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that was an option. So yeah, I think this is working. So you see that? So it does appear that no, I'm not sure what he's using here. So it does appear that the front tanks on the front here are being used because, as you can see, you know he's running out of juice here. So yeah, that works. So yeah, there you go. So you know if you want to do fertilizing, liquid fertilizing, you can get this mod here. You can put on the extra tanks. And you get about, I don't know, an extra 4,000 liters or something. That's pretty good. So yeah, that's working. Um, as I said, I just expected something, some kind of animation, or see the tank, so you can see the wire there. I just expected some kind of animation or wiring to be connected to the back of this. That's kind of all I was, thinking about. Maybe he might do that. Maybe he might design or modify one of these sprayers so there are wires or hoses connected to the tanks here. I think that would be a good idea. So you'd have a complete pack. You get a modified version of, I don't know, some sprayer type thing. Let's take a look at the situation down here. We can empty a few things here. Oh, holy shite, look at that. Oh my days, I didn't expect that. Holy crapatash. Okay. Okay, let me get my bearing here. Probably going to need a bigger trailer than this. Did I fast forward time? Oh, shite. Schnitzel, come on. Get it. Buckets. What is the total capacity? Okay, I can show you that. Where the hell is it? Liquid fertilizer. So you get three options, okay? So this is the Magnum front tank, all right? That goes on the front, 1,514 liters. These are the side tanks, 3,208 liters. Then if you wanted to, you could put a double front tank at 2,000 liters. Okay, so what I have at the moment is I've got double tanks, right? So this is as much as you can, you know, possibly add to it. So for example, what comes with standard, that's 1,300 liters, okay? This one. So it's past that now. There's less, I've only got 1,000 liters left, so it's definitely using them. So potentially you could have 3,208. So that's 3,000. So that's 5,208 liters. Okay, so between these two, it's 5,208 liters. All right. And I have this on it, which is, sorry, this one, which is 1,300. So I don't know if this will ever come to console, to be perfectly honest. I would be surprised if it did, because the poly count in this thing is like really, really high. As I said, it's even got the old engine fan spinning inside there. I just don't know if it's possible to bring it to console. If he did, he would probably have to strip out. He would have to strip out features. You know, he would definitely have to take out some of the wheel options. I mean, he's got a huge amount. He'd have to strip out the wheel options for sure to do it. You know, so you'd have much less wheel options. But yeah, you guys should check out Carl Farms on Facebook. So that's Karl, Carl Farms on Facebook. Uh, Even Mr. Silver News has spoken about him for a few times now. He's been putting out some really high quality stuff. Really high quality. Oh, shite. Schnitzel. Is that what's on the back? Did I select the door or the grand door? I'll find out in a second. Oh, shite. Back. Oh, back is selected, okay. So once again, this is a global company mod here. Converts grass or chaff into silage. Then you have your TMR mixer. Should be pretty obvious what this does. You know, hay, straw, grass. So it's full to capacity here, 90,000 liters. This is by Allman 1 or 2. So you can see what's in the tank here, 31,677. You can put, well, slurry. So this is a slurry. See that? Drop liquid manure. Load liquid. So you know, whatever side. This is the fertilizer production facility. Produces solid and liquid fertilizer. Got all sorts of various inputs and outputs here. There's a lot of different things that you have to put into this to get out of it. These all require the global company mod. So I have this here because it needs manure. So I've got this here to to load it up. Okay. And I have a herbicide production facility. You've probably seen it today. It was updated today, so I downloaded it from the mod hub. And my next port of call, if I can find it, is a lime production facility, if I can find one. The one I saw so far, it doesn't really appeal to me that much, because it simply it converts water to lime, which I don't particularly understand. I've seen a few versatile mods. I think they are popular. It's just people don't seem to do them that much. There could be technical reasons why versatile isn't being there. Sometimes the modders, they have they might be able to access CAD files, that can kind of help them design mods. So perhaps maybe there are no CAD files for the versatile equipment. So there you go. That's as you can see, that's producing fertilizer there. I'm going to need a larger trailer than this though. I think I'm going to have to break out the big guns here and get things done a little bit more efficiently. Oh, buckets. So, how is that guy doing? He's almost finished there now. There we go. Alright, let's put him to the side. Alright, let's empty this. And then we can bring this down and start unloading that stuff. Let's take a look and see how much hemp we actually have. Right, so we have two. Is that all? That can't be right. Is that right? 230,000 liters? Holy buckets, I thought it was more than that. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, I'd like to see versatile in game. I'd love to see Kubota. I have a little modded Kubota compact tractor. It's a tiny little thing and it's really cool. I'd definitely love to see official giants models for Kubota. I think that would be really cool. I was watching the Agritechnica stuff and Kubota had some really good stuff, very interesting models. They do a wide range of stuff. They did more stuff than I realized that they did. Okay, so that guy has finished now. Oh, shite. Oh, bugger, that cost me money. How long was he bloody, how long was he there? Holy buckets. Okay, let's just do this, man. Let's just come on, dude. Let's go. Hey, Mouse. How are you, sir? How are things? Not too shabby now, Mouse. Not too shabby at all. Just doing a little bit of a hemp harvest. Not hemp. We already did hemp. We're doing a bit of lavender. So we're going to be pooping out a few purple bales soon enough. What the hell? What happened there now? Oh, shite. So yeah, we'll have 4 of these cotton harvesters working away here. We'll spread them out a bit. We'll get this guy. We'll stop this guy. I don't need him to be going up and down anymore like that. Yeah, so we'll put a bit of distance between each one. No, hemp is actually green. It's a kind of a green color. This is lavender. So that's kind of what it looks like when it's harvested. And this is the growing stuff here. It's not the highest resolution images ever. It's not super resolution, but it's adequate. Let's empty this here. Shite. Okay, we'll have to get rid of this first. So I've been stockpiling huge amounts of TMR and silage. So eventually I won't have to, cut any grass or do any hay or anything like that. I can just give them TMR and they'll be hunky-dory. So while we're here, we might as well get some grass. Not the stuff that you smoke, just normal grass. Grass. So this here, these trailers are another one by Car Farms. This is one of his 80,000 litres. Comes with a 45,000 litre pup trailer, so the two of them together you get 125,000. Really solid trailers. They work very well. I've been testing them for quite a while now and I've had 0 issues with them. Jesus, it took the whole bloody lot. Look at that. Holy shite. Okay, I didn't expect that. Shite. What am I gonna do? Let me see. What do I do? Let's empty out the fertilizer here. What's in there? I don't know, about 40,000 liters in this. So, as I said, you need a global company mod for this. You have various options. You have the easy fertilizer, and then you have fertilizer and liquid fertilizer. So for fertilizer, which is this, what I'm doing here, you need diesel, slurry, and manure. And for liquid fertilizer, you need diesel, water, and solid fertilizer. And then for easy fertilizer, which is just this stuff here. So as you see, as this is filling, right, this disappears. You see that? Okay. So you know, if I was to take liquid fertilizer from here, then these would disappear. It just gives you another option. You know, if for some reason you wanted, you know, bags or these bloody things, you can take these out. You know, you can put them on a, you know, a front loader or whatever. You can actually remove them. Oh shite! Bloody Prius driving butthole. I bet Ordy Allen's in that bloody car. Watch him. Yeah, I see you, you jerk. Yeah, bloody Prius. Right, let's get some more grass. Let's get some more grass here. So I must check actually how many hours I have on this map. I kind of stopped looking at about the 500 hour point. I think we could be quite a ways past that now, somehow. Let's give these guys some more water. Okay, now we can fill up the this here. Let's take a look at our animals actually. Let's take a look at the cows. So the water's filling up. Gonna need some more straw. They still have plenty of hay and silage, as you can see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to unload this trailer like this. Because I'm going to be cutting the grass anyway, so right, so the next mission is we need to empty this TMR mixer do, let's check and see how much manure I have left here. So I got 70,000. Fertilizer, manure. So I could put another 30,000 liters in there quite easily. So let's do that. Let's maybe 28,000 liters, something like that. I'm gonna have to start the engine there. Turn on. $3,000 liters. Mac Corbin, how are you, sir? How are things? Have I pronounced that right? Mac Corbin? I'm just gonna call you Corbin if that's okay. How are you, sir? How are things? So, do you any of you guys use any of these global company mods? I think they're quite interesting. As I said, the more I kind of use this stuff, the more I find them engaging and interesting, because there's a lot of work involved. You have to kind of maintain them. I mean, what you can do is a lot of these things. I can show you this, right? So, for example, if I wanted to fill this with digestate, now I don't have digestate, okay? So what I can do here is I can select it, okay, and I can buy digestate. You see that? So please confirm the following purchase: digestate, volume 57,000 liters, 91,000. So I can do that. So it makes it kind of easy for yourself if you wanted to, do it, kind of just buy all the stuff basically. But I mean, I have a lot of the products anyway. Diesel, slurry, water. They're all things I can easily make. But I don't have a digestate handy because I don't really use the BGA. So I'm not converting, silage or manure into digestate. So right, I'm going to empty out the TMR here. If I can drive without wrecking the place. Okay. So that takes a while for that to fill. So that's almost full there. Once that hits 90,000, I'll sell the milk. So just to show you, give you an idea here, this is full of liquid fertilizer. See that? So what I can do with this is, obviously, I can bring this down and fill that that Magnum tractor. So so this is a multi-liquid tanker. It's the in-game tanker that we have. It's just been modified to hold pretty much anything: water, milk, digestate, slurry, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, any kind of any kind of liquid it can hold. So I should be able to fill this guy now with this. I hope so. So let me just fold that up there. And yeah, let's see. Can I? I'm going to select the very front tank here. Let's see if this works. I'm not getting any indication. Not getting anything here. Let me select the one at the back. Yeah, I'm not getting anything there either. I wonder why that is though. Yeah, I'm not getting any fill triggers from this thing. I wonder why that is. So that's interesting. You see that? I wonder why I'm getting no fill triggers on this. Let me go down to the factory here. Let's see if I can fill the liquid fertilizer from the factory. I wonder will that work. So yeah, as you can see, that's the Case Magnum car farms. This thing is an absolute beast. This is a excellent mod. Do you have it on trailer and not tractor? Do you have it on trailer and not tractor unit? Unless I'm completely stupid, I don't know what you mean, Chris. Please explain further. So I'm going to try and fill these tanks up from the bloody place here. Let's see what happens. So okay, I'm select. Ah, we got. Hold on. Did we get the fill trigger? We did. We got it. See that? Hey, we got it. Okay, now we'll do this. The side tanks. Alrighty. Okay, and then the back tanks. Oh, shnikey. Phil, son of a... Unfortunately, yeah, I know I need to fill the dam too, but it's not filling. What the hell? Yeah, so check out Car Farms on Facebook. He's got a number of stuff. He's got some really good mods. So the fill trigger is coming up, but anytime I press the bloody button, it's not filling the damn thing. What am I missing here? Can I fill these? Okay, let me give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna need to. I want to try something out. Now let's see what happens. What in the bejesus is going on here? No, it has to fill from this bloody thing. Because... try this. Oh, shite. No, I'm not getting any fill trigger with this bloody thing. So the tanks are full, but this bloody thing will not fill up. Any ideas why this won't fill up? I wonder why that is now. Well, I mean, you know, at least I know that the front, well, press. Well, a triangle button is detach. I'm not getting a fill. I'm not getting a fill trigger. Shite. I'm not getting anything from that. Nope. It could be right. Ooh, hold on. Oh, hey! Who said that? Zeke, you're an absolute legend, sir. Thank you very much. Good man yourself. It was the bloody cover. Yeah. I forgot about that. I'm so used to it, you know, doing it automatically. Yeah, I had to open the cover. Oh shite. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that works. So yeah, it does work. There you go. So yeah, I don't know why though. I don't know why the trailer. Maybe as you said, I could. Maybe I had to unfold it, or open the cover or something. I don't know why that trailer didn't. You couldn't fill from the trailer. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, there you go. So that works. I still think that solid fertilizer is a better product overall because it goes much further than liquid fertilizer. Hold on a second, I'm seeing options here, people. I'm seeing options. Turn on additional tank. Turn on additional tank. Oh, nothing is happening when I press the X button, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Close cover. So yeah, I'm getting an option here. Press X to turn on additional tank. Not too sure what that means. Bugger. There we go. So yeah, it does work. The tanks work. You can fill them up. As I said, the only thing I'd like to see is maybe if Car Farms added, I don't know, some kind of a sprayer liquid fertilizer sprayer on the back, in the pack, and maybe the hoses from the tanks would connect to the sprayer on the back. That's the only thing I would suggest. Maybe in a further update, make it at least look a little bit more, realistic. But other than that, it works absolutely fine. Okay. Buckets. What's next? So let's get rid of this TMR here. All right, Zeke. Thank you very much, sir. You take care. Appreciate your help. Let's take a look. What do I have in TMR actually? Let's take a look and see what we have here. So I have. Where is it? I've got 390,000 liters of silage. Oh. Let's just bloody let's see it here. This is going to be easier to do it like this. 276,000 liters of wheat, nothing in barley, 50,000 of oat, 1 million, of over 1 million liters of canola. See that? I have 1.2 million liters. Holy shite! 1.23 million liters of sunflowers. Holy buckets. 468,000 liters of soybeans. 1.3 million liters of sugarcane. 41,000 liters of seed. 935,000 liters of TMR. 390,000 liters of silage. 395,000 liters of grass. 577 of hay. 648 of straw. 176,000 now of fertilizer. Pig food, I have 180,000. I should sell that. 104,000 of lime. Onion, I have 215. Poppy, 86,000. Cranberry, 105,000. Carrot, 315. Hemp, 247. So yeah, I've an absolute butt ton of stuff there, my friends. At this point in the old game, save, with owning this many fields, money is no longer a problem. You plant and harvest these 4 fields down here, you're golden. You can pretty much do anything you want. Right, so I'm not sure. I don't have a storage facility for liquid fertilizer. I wonder, could I sell it? That's a good question. Can I sell liquid fertilizer? Can I sell liquid fertilizer at the BGA? Does anyone know offhand if I can sell liquid fertilizer to BGA? Going through our products here. I think at the bottom here we have nappies. Is that nappies? And then we have some kind of a concrete dry corn as well. all sorts of beverages and cakes and biscuits and meats and every type of so lots of oranges, apples, fruits. There's a whole host of stuff there. No, I don't see herbicide. Icky hollow? Really? Interesting. First I've heard of it. Doesn't he have a Facebook group or something? I must. Or Ricky Hollow. Ricky Hollow? That sound. It's not going to be a mining map, is it? Or an edit of Ricciville that's going to be a mining map? Or not a mining map, a logging map? Now, why would I want to? Okay. What the hell? I wonder, can you sell liquid fertilizer here? I don't know if you can. Nope. Not a hope in hell. Can I sell it here? No, sir, I cannot. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do with this right now, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Alrighty. I need to get another one of those trailers though, because I need some slurry. Transfer some slurry. So let me rent another one of these. Hold on a second. Where the hell did these come from? Hold the phone. What's going on there? So I've got two more bloody trailers now. These must have come with the. This must have come with the bloody mod that I downloaded today. It must be the herbicide production mod. There must have been trailers with that. Let's just check this out. Oh, shite. Garage. Can't I sell anything else? Right, let's check this out here and see what happens with this. Can you fill that from that? I cannot. Hey Julian, how are you, sir? You're very late, Julian. What's going on, my friend? Oh, gee. Oh, bloody hell. Let me just read the chat here. More factories than Ricciville. Okay. Is it like an entirely new map, or is it going to be an edited version of Ricciville? How are you feeling, Julian? Hope you're feeling better and your back is giving you less shite. A new map. Well, I'll definitely be checking it out. I'm very impressed with you know, what Allman did here with Ricciville. So we're gonna fill up in some slurry. Load liquid manure. Now that is interesting. I'm wondering if this tank holds more than I'm wondering if this tank holds more than liquid manure. Let me see. It doesn't. Shite. Shizer. Yeah, it just says bloody liquid manure. Okay. That's disappointing. It's empty. Okay. Let me see, can I get this here? So I should be able to unload in here. There we go. Yes. Good stuff. Nice. So this thing... So these are special kind of global company. That's not it. Refill stations. Is it only here? Miscellaneous. No. Silos. Where would that be now, I wonder? Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, so you have the fertilizer. Oh, okay. Oh, so you have acetic acid production, urea production, herbicide production. Production of herbicide manufactures herbicide from acetic acid, urea, and water. So, if I wanted to produce a herbicide, I need bloody these as well, or else I can just buy these, I suppose. I guess that's the idea. I suppose you have the option to you know, more or less, you can either buy the material or, you know, you can make it more or less involved. So you have acetic acid storage, fertilizer, egg storage, urea storage. Yeah, so if I wanted to make herbicide, I'd probably have to get all three of these. Otherwise, I'll just have to buy the I'll just have to buy these. You see that, the acetic acid and the urea, and then you fill it with water as well. So let's check the levels on this. So let's check this. So I could use a bit more slurry. Maybe another 14,000 liters. Manure. I'm definitely going to need water. So let's go and get some water. So this will be kind of a good test to see what this trailer is capable of, you know, doing. What it will hold and what won't it hold. So yeah, that's water. It's filling up. Not the quickest fill process, I must say. Be nice if there's some kind of a level indicator on the you know, some kind of a little LED or LCD display that you could, you know, just see how, from the outside. So our egg boxes here are filling. I could potentially put that down. I don't know why it will be saying it collides with an object, because clearly it doesn't. So there should be nothing there for it to collide with. Rotate. Now, why can't it just bloody... There should be some kind of a grid snapping thing. I wonder what that is. Let's see, can I see what that looks like there. Should probably save the bloody game before I do that, just in case I screw this up. So let's do that. And let's try and get this as close in as possible. So I line that up there. Bloody hell. That's my OCD kicking in there. Come on, dude. Come on. Go in there. That's what she said. Shite. How did that work out? It's not bad. It's not bad. Paint. Nope. Scheiße. Schneiser Schitzel. No, that's not it. What the hell is that? Ground texture. There we go, that's it. That's not too bad. Maybe a little bit there, maybe there, just to tidy that up there a little bit. Okay, so what the hell do I do with this thing? So there's a light in there. So I suppose, what do you do? Put the egg boxes in there? What? Egg storage? Or egg cartons? I don't know what the hell. I'll just leave it there for now. And once these fill up, you know, I'll sell them and then I'll use this thing. So we're gonna save the game there again. So I'm happy enough with that. We should check on all of our harvesters, I suppose. See what's going on. So yeah, there's been some pooping. You can see that there's been pooping. Pooping action has happened. So I'm going to. I'm gonna. Let me just do this a little bit manually here. What's going on with this guy over here? Why is he stopped? The new lighting system in terms of what Lancy Boy has been doing. Okay, so that's that. So he's doing this. So where's the other bloody one? So that's 1, 2, 3. And where's the fourth one? Son of a bitch. He's just doing nothing. Twiddling his thumb. Oh shite. Let's unload this guy here so you can see the purple poop. See that? That's what you get for lavender. Yeah, purple poop. So we're gonna fold the harvester. We're gonna close the back. I'm gonna exit the vehicle. So let me see, garage. So that's 0.9, 0.9, 1.3, 1.5. So which one is which? So I've got two 0.9s, but yeah, but which one is which? Bloody hell. So that's 0.9. Schnikey. Okay, I think I'm gonna return this guy as well. Stop engine. Unload unfinished bale. So I've got two harvesters at 0.9 hours. Fold harvester. Close the back. Right. So that will allow me to return two of the harvesters. So I've got two harvesters that are at 1.3 hours and 1.5 hours. So I want to return these two before, you know, the hour. I get charged for another hour. And yeah, I'll just let these guys just to finish off what's left. When there isn't much left now. It's very little actually. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so the water, oh, it holds 40,000, interesting. So it's been modified a little bit to hold an extra, I don't know, what's the in-game liquid trans? That's 32,000. So yeah, now it holds 40,000. So it has been modified. The capacity has been juiced up from 32 to 40,000. Okay, so that's water. So yeah, I definitely need water. Holy buckets. So what else do we need? I mean, I could give it another bit of slurry, I suppose. Diesel, water, and fertilizer. So I need solid fertilizer. I need about 24,000 liters of solid fertilizer. Okay, we can do that. So got it here. So fertilizer. Okay, that should be enough. Ah, yes, yes. I seen that, and someone brought out some kind of a mod or something for it, I think, to allow it to work with the seasons. Wasn't that a thing? Open gate. Okay, so put that in there. I should have more stuff in there. I think we could probably get some more water as well. So that should be enough. I'm waiting for the Modern Classics DLC. I haven't seen it on the testing list. It's a bit disappointing. Shite. So yeah, I think we're in pretty good condition here. Just check this again. Okay, so diesel and digestate were fine. Diesel slurry, we could use a little bit more slurry. We could use, I don't know, 15,000 liters. We could use a little bit more manure maybe. So let's get some 15,000 liters of slurry. Again, this will be a good test to make sure that this trailer works with all of the various fill types. Oh, interesting. I'm assuming that he is one of the testers and stuff like that. Hasn't there been someone showing off videos of the new Alien Gym map? One of his testers have been putting up YouTube videos and testing it out. So I wanted. Let's go test out something else here. Let's see will it fill and unload. Let's see how it reacts to herbicide. Let's check that out. So I've got a herbicide tank down here. I want to see will it fill it. Ooh, holy buckets. Okay, it does. Good stuff. That's filling away. We're gonna need about I'll stop it there. So that's about almost 10,000 liters. So that's herbicide. So let's see what happens if I try and fill my Rubicon 9000 with this. Let's see what will happen. Hopefully this works. Let's see what happens here. Will I get a fill trigger? Do not. So it looks as if I cannot fill from that to that. That's a bit disappointing. Can I unload it? Let's see what happens if I do that. Nope, I am not getting any fill trigger from that. In addition to which, I can't unload it either. I can't force unload it either. So what the hell am I gonna do with this? I have no way of I have no way of I can't do anything with this trailer now. I can't unload it. So what the hell am I supposed to do with it? And I'm assuming because there's a substance in it that it won't allow me to do anything else. It won't fill. Will it allow me to fill up with water? Nope, it won't. Shite. That's disappointing. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. You know, I've got a tank here that I essentially can't do anything with. At least not to my knowledge. Could be mistaken about that. Is F11 the easy development mod? Or developer mod, whatever they call it? 'Cause, I don't have that or the development console thingy. So I don't have that installed. That thing is a little bit cheaty for my taste, so I don't use that. Garage. Clear out some stuff here. Okay. There we go. So is that it? Have they done their mission? So he's got 277 in the back here. So we can't do anything with him because there's nothing to. It's too small to unload. I can definitely unload this guy. He's got 30 nearly 34,000 in this. Okay. So that's that. We can return these. So I've got a butt ton of pooped bales here. I have to pick up a butt ton of straw here as well. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of them, as far as I can tell. And of course, you have to remember these are, well, most of them will be 40,000 liters. Now, I don't have an autoload trailer, I'm afraid, for cotton. At least I don't have one installed. So I think I'll just leave them there for now. Let me customize that. Customize, okay. There we go. So I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to use the loading wagon to collect the straw or if I'm going to use the milling machine, or the snow blower, I should say. Now, there is something else I need to do. This area here lacks lighting. This particular mod does not come with any lighting, so I'm going to have to manually put down lights. So it should be on the miscellaneous. No. Decorations, yeah, big. Okay, so we're gonna have to go. So there's my corn dryer there. So, right, let me, so I'm gonna put them here in each kind of corner. Okay, and why is this bloody thing moving? Why is it moving? Okay. So this is going to take a while I sort this out. Have I done that right? I believe I have. Let's put that there. And let's try and move this bloody thing to the right side. Let's check that out there. If I the tree is kind of in the way a little bit, but you know, it should be fine. So we'll put one here. So where should I, let me see, can I angle this? Okay. Another one here. Buckets. Let's move that into place. then. So we won't know until midnight, obviously, or when it gets dark. Whether you know. So I mean, I could put a few more, but we'll see what it looks like. Uh, I I have there are some other little lights that I could ground lights. Maybe little there are other little light mods out there that I could potentially use to to light the area. But I think this should work quite well. I think it should give sufficient light to where I need it to be. You know, and if necessary, I can always put down more. I could put another one here. I could put some in here if I needed to. There's plenty of options there to light the area. So yeah, that's that. Right, what is next? So I'm going to get another. I'm going to get another tank of herbicide, I think. There we go. So that should be enough. Let us check the soil composition here. We're going to finish off the bottom here, the headlands, just to tidy this area up here. And I think we could be pretty close to finishing this particular stream. There is not a huge amount else, my friends, to actually do. Everything is now fully harvested. I mean, I could do a little bit more fertilizing, but that can be left for another time. So yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to finish this off here, and yeah, I'm going to end the stream there, my friends. Yeah, we got a few jobs done today. Not too bad. And hopefully, if I return tomorrow, we shall do a little bit more work. Maybe we will start to use the Borgals DLC to plant these large fields here. Go. Let's repair our vehicles. There you go, my friends. Yeah, that is a very, very nice spot there to end the stream. So we are going to quit the game there. So my friends, Thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. God willing, we shall see you again. Stay safe. Wash your hands. The usual blah blah blah. You know the routine by now. Many thanks, my friends. We shall see you again. Take care. Bye bye.